The collapsing timeline blues. At this time, the end of 2022, we're collapsing many, many timelines. Not just the planetary collective timeline of a year that we all share here on planet Earth of 2022, but there's a culmination happening of 3 consecutive timelines, a triad of timelines, 2020, 2021, and 2022. This is a lot of release, a lot of unburdening, and a great purification that's happening in the form of timelines collapsing that can no longer be supported in the higher frequency that you're holding. And when you are in the process of creating the next threshold of your financial abundance, of realizing a new level of success or ambition, or even moving forward on your path of spiritual expansion, spiritual enlightenment, right before that materializes, you call forth all the resistance to it. What can seem like a curse is actually a gift from the universe. I call it the gift in the garbage. This is letting you know that because the universe loves you so much, it wants you to see all the limiting beliefs, all the behavior programs, all the patterns of self-sabotage and self-doubt and lack of self-trust that are keeping you from moving to that next level of expansion with ease, grace, and joy. Once you realize this is just part of the process of up-leveling and expanding into more of what you're here to do, to be, or to have, it seems less chaotic. When we refuse to be distracted by these fears, which are usually just echoes of old energies as they fall away, we ensure the collapsing of timelines that hold these limiting and low-frequency vibrations. There's less emotional upheaval and drama, less of a sense of attachment, which keeps our energy anchored in the rigid confines of 3D consciousness. You know your life isn't actually falling apart then. You're just learning to vibrate with a new and improved version of life. And what falls away is a vibration that no longer resonates with your new operating system. Yet, you may lament the loss of identity here, who you've been in those previously encapsulated timelines that held your identity in place. When you've associated who I am with the identity of someone having less money, less talent, less success, less knowledge, or less wisdom for so long, when you become more, you resist this shift initially because the ego self has lost its tether to an identity. This makes us feel lost and confused. You grieve then for this loss of identity. You doubt your judgment. You lack clarity. You lack discernment. You may feel invalidated and unsupported as though you've lost your grounding or footing in reality. Pay no attention. This is actually an illusion. The last gasp of a collapsing timeline that does not match the new vibration you're moving into or have already been inhabiting or occupying. The ego self is just learning to identify with your new normal. During this time, take daily inspired action that only serves the vision you are creating and only supports the energy of an already existing timeline of abundance prosperity that you've stepped into. This threshold is already here. Lean into the essence or the feeling of what it is you want to create. Visualize it, but more importantly, feel it. Know it as if it's already here. Accept it. Be grateful for it. Appreciate it as if it is already here. Go inward and ask if what you're experiencing is actually an echo of a timeline that is meeting its end, or is there some clearing, some additional healing, some additional releasing or unburdening that needs to still take place for you. Trust your intuition right now. Feel into the answer, and you will know.